Good afternoon. Somebody's fired up. I know it. Here comes the other one. Well, I actually came back early from Bike Blues and Barbecue, guys. I came back yesterday. As you can see, I got a little sun from riding, and it was a good weekend. But I got a lot going on here and needed to get back. Stayed a couple of days, but seen just about everything, and I did a lot of riding. So decided I would come back a little bit early and get some stuff done. And also needed to make a video to put out today on Come On Homesteading, which I did with some really big news. So if you ain't went and checked that out, you might want to go check that one out, because yeah, game changer, absolute game changer. Well, the grass is still growing, even though it's in October now. Got Johnny 5 over here cutting the grass right now. Doing a good job. It was really tall, but Johnny 5's taking care of it. Oh, we got a lot going on this week, guys. We've really had a lot going on for the last 3 months, to be honest with you. It's been wide open, and we got a lot more stuff coming up. Plus, I got the guys' fishing trip coming up with my brother and Levi and his friend coming into town as well in 2 weeks. So I got a lot to do from now until then. So I'll be working around the clock again for the next 2 weeks before that, trying to get a whole lot done. And a lot of my focus is going to be up here on Come On Mountain. I will be working at HQ tomorrow. Got some stuff that I need to get done there. And then Tuesday, as long as the weather permits, I'm going to be working out there at Junk to Jim's with Uber, doing a project out there for him. And then I will be moving up here on the mountain. And if the weather holds out, we're supposed to get rain this week. Hopefully we don't, because now that I got the box blade on Uber, I want to start working on the road and try to get that smoothed out before rainy season starts again. And yeah, got a lot of work to do, a whole lot of work. But we've had a lot of wins here lately, a lot of big accomplishments at HQ and up here on the mountain, and we're going to keep it moving. Tiny house is coming here soon. Finishing up the raised beds is coming here real soon. I'd like to get that done this week. Go ahead and get some stuff in the ground, means that I'm already running pretty late on that whole situation. I'm not trying to go big this year at all. I'm just trying to get the raised beds built, filled up, established. That way they can start doing their thing, and be ready for spring, and try to grow a little bit of stuff just to try it out for the fall. But I'm not expecting nothing big and crazy to start with, just something manageable, and just to get it moving in the right direction. But a little bit. I've had a lot of people ask about why I put it right here directly in the road, and that is because I want to be able to access that front door very well. All of this stuff on the side right here, guys, will be getting cleared out, so you'll be able to access the side on both. I will be leaving some of the bigger trees, but all of this stuff, like the cedars right there, will end up being chopped down and used for milling. All of this is getting cleaned out and opened up, including some more back there. Some of that road that you see back there is not going to be all road. It's very, very wide. Some of it will be used for storage and stuff like that as well, and it'll be more of a, I wouldn't say a traditional road, because it'd still be wider than your normal road. That way I can move stuff back and forth pretty easily without having to dodge and weave things. But there's a lot of space there, a lot more than I did the road as wide as I did for the building right here, just to make that as easy as possible, and also to be able to have future space to kind of use the edges as well. But look at this, came through and already blew a tree down in the road, guys. Roots and all. Check this out. I don't have Uber here to deal with it, but definitely popped it up. I think it was already leaning up into the trees and just ended up coming down. But we got a lot of work here still to do. But I love seeing that up in the boneyard. Looks like it belongs there. It's definitely going to be a game changer. If nothing else, just for now, just to, like I said, be able to park equipment up underneath there and get it out of the weather. So that's going to be a good thing. Huge lean-to off of this side to be able to park tractors and all of that in the future. But I'm going to hold off on working on this for a while because I want to get that tiny house done. And this winter, I really want to finish the inside of the shop out there at HQ and get that completely buttoned up and finished. So this one's going to have to wait for the budget and finances and all of that stuff to be able to do that. Why I've got other projects. The main reason I wanted to get this up here was for storage, to be able to store the equipment in for right now. Eventually, yes, a big shop, big dream shop of mine, but that takes a lot of jangle, a lot of money, time, and I got other projects that's higher on the priority list than that. If I can use it to keep stuff out of the weather and get messed up, and also a place to be able to work when needed, when the weather's not great, then that's a huge win. But now that I have that up there and I got the truck or the tractors and all of that situated, I also need to deal with these poles right here and add a couple of more. I got to save up some more money, but I want to get at least 6 more of those poles to do the carport by the tiny house, to be able to park the truck up underneath, and the side-by-side and the four-wheeler, and the stuff that I drive on a daily basis, on a regular basis around here. As y'all remember, I brought those trusses up from HQ for that carport area, and being that I needed to get those 6x6 posts, I decided that I would get those and then get 6 more and use those for the carport area. So 6 more 6x6, and then like some 2x8s or 2x6s. I'll have to see how far they're going to be spaced and what I actually need for the headers to hold the joist, and then I'll be able to get the metal and stuff that goes along with it, and be able to have a nice carport to park the truck and all that up underneath. The main goal is to not go through winter this year, to kind of keep as much of my stuff out of the weather as possible, because I've been up here a couple of years, and that's been a big need for me ever since I've been here. I've been using these temporary sheds, and some of them are holding up, some of them have been destroyed because of weather and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get a little bit more permanent structures up here that can handle the elements here in Arkansas and prolong the life of my equipment. So that is definitely the goal, but I like it. As you see, we got it lined up very well. And I'm thinking about putting a loft in this shop as well and closing off the back side. But if I don't, then I'll end up putting a big garage door on both ends, and I'll be able to drive straight through, accessing the roads on both directions. Because it's plenty high enough for a stand-up loft for storage in the shop, and I think that's going to be my smarter move, honestly, than just a drive-through, because I'm not going to use a drive-through that often. So I think being able to and turn half of it into a loft and leave enough space for my truck to be able to pull in, to be able to work on, give tune-ups or whatever, and tractor, but yet still be able to utilize half of this as a loft, I think would be a smart move. Leave it in the comments what you think about it. I love hearing y'all's suggestions. Keeps my brain sparking. Sometimes I'll have a thought in my head, and then y'all will come up with a different solution, and it ends up working out really well. So I appreciate that. But I think that's going to be about it for this one, guys. Hopefully y'all have had a good weekend. Hopefully y'all have done something nice for somebody today. make sure that you go over there and check out the Come On Homesteading video today, guys. It's a big one. I've been keeping a secret, a big secret. Things are changing. And yeah, go check it out and let me know what you think in the comments. But love every single one of y'all. Make sure you take another step closer to your goal, guys. Do something nice for somebody, but keep it real. Come on.